So we are trying to building up, based on our experience, the company is also around 20 years. We built up many big projects. We connected also in a European project, 23 countries, and then we had projects in South Africa, in Asia Pacific, around the world, but it was always the same. It's not that easy that you're able to get access to the data. As a citizen, it's quite hard. You know that if you try to go to the computer and try to get access to your own data, even they're located at the healthcare provider, it's not that easy. And for professionals, it's the same. Yeah, of course, they are lacking on getting all the information. If you try to go to a hospital, and it's always the same. You start with a registration process. You have to fill up the forms again and again and again, and it's boring. The whole health system is built up in silos, and the question is why? Because behind the curtain, many vendors are working since 17 years to bridge the gap. So if you look to the current situation, all the silos are not connected, and I think we heard it also today. It's not that easy to connect all the legacy systems. So what we are doing now with Grapevine, we try to combine IHE, integrating the healthcare enterprise. Integrating the healthcare enterprise is a non-for-profit organization. What they are running is a kind of connectathons. Connectathons are a kind of interface marathons, and you see up to 500 people sitting in big halls around the world, and they're trying their products. You have no branding there. It's not, let's say, that somebody's doing some marketing. They're sitting with 500 people, with technicians, and they try to in the best mood to connect their products. So this is well established, so you can use it. And then if you combine it now with blockchain, we are using the blockchain for the accounting. So we try to profile now the let's say the wallets together with the actors. It's called actors in the integration profiles. Let's say you can group an actor, you can group a product with wallets, and that means you're ready to go for a software as a service model, because we are living in a change. Of course, the public sector is somehow running out of money as the budgets are getting lower and lower, and so every customer is asking for a kind of software as a service model in an OpEx model. So if the product itself has already the wallet included, it would be fine, because then, of course, it's very easy for the accounting. As we heard also from Andy, in the music industry, it's similar. Nobody has to wait to getting paid. So this is the right way to combine it. So we are bringing up a utility token. With the utility token, you're able to get your reward. And of course, it is a big market potential, because the healthcare market is, I think, one of the most growing markets. And if you're able to utilize your data, then of course it's easier that you're also getting something for your data, because normally the pharmaceutical companies, of course, they try to get data for clinical trials, but today, of course, you're getting almost nothing. If you look to the use cases, what we're addressing at the moment, we are building up this backbone, this Grapevine backbone, because it's out of all the initiatives, worldwide initiatives, it's one missing part is at the moment that you're not able to exchange data worldwide in a worldwide net. Of course, on top of the internet, you will have in future a Grapevine backbone where you're able to consider, of course, all the GDPR and data privacy, and you're able to exchange the data. And if a pharmaceutical company is now interested to get, let's say, a certain patient profile, let's say we are looking now in Amsterdam for 1,000 diabetes type 2 patients, then you're able to reach out, and then you're giving at your smartphone the consent. The data are remaining at the healthcare repository. So you're giving just consent, and then the pharmaceutical company is able to get access to your data. Therefore, you're getting a reward in your wallet, and of course, the crepes you can then afterwards you can exchange at the exchange to fiat currency. Other use case, and that's the reason for the utility token, of course, is that you use your crepes and you're reaching out for a second opinion. So if you want to, let's say, request now, you have a certain pathology and you need a second opinion, then you can use your crepes, your existing crepes, and you can send out a request to an expert network. It's the same Grapevine backbone. The Grapevine backbone will be connected to international expert network. So then you're getting the second opinion, and therefore you have to pay, therefore, of course, a certain amount of crepes. We are running also an ICO. We started especially the Grapevine initiative last year in January. So the white paper is finalized. It's ready to download if you go to www.grapevineworld.com. So we are running now the pre-ICO, the pre-round, and in the let's say in May, it will be end of May or June, the ICO will happen. So the community building, of course, is in between, but we know a lot of companies, at least let's say 170 companies are involved in that because we are coming out of this field since 17 years, and the token listing will happen end of 2018. This is it, 2 seconds left.